Namaste.
Namaste.
This practice is focused on compassion. The word in Sanskrit, karuṇā, is felt as a stirring of the heart to help another through pure, selfless love. Compassion acknowledges the tender and painful aspects of life that we all must endure. Compassion that is gentle and rooted, resilient, is essential if we are tested and initiated. Meditation on the principle of compassion is a means of erasing our own hatred, cruelty, and fear, and replacing these traits with love, kindness, and a deeper understanding for others. Cultivating a respectful, forgiving, and compassionate attitude to ourselves and to one another empowers us to feel deeply, listen with empathy, and show up as our authentic self. Practice today with a sense of compassion towards yourself so that your body will be happy and the mind calm. Let's invoke a spirit of compassion and create Hridaya Mudra, the energetic seal of unconditional love and all-flowing compassion, by bringing the tip of the index finger to the base of the thumb, and the middle and ring fingers touch the tip of the thumb, leaving the little finger extended. This mudra is full of compassion and blessing energy for the whole of life. It increases our capacity for empathy and unblocks the energy in the heart. And it helps us attune with the hearts of others. The Dalai Lama has said compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. The more we care for the happiness of others, the greater our own sense of well-being becomes. Cultivating a close, warm-hearted feeling for others automatically puts the mind at ease. And this helps remove whatever fears or insecurities we may have, and gives us the strength to cope with any obstacles we may encounter. It is the ultimate source of success in life. Just breathe in this spirit of compassion with reverence and create a sacred space, a special time for this awareness of compassion. Let your breath fill you with compassion, sympathy, forgiveness, and mercy. Now, with our intention clear, begin some movement to embody this spirit of compassion. We'll start on the back and recline. First, reach the arms up overhead, wake up the body with a nice full stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes, wiggling, twisting, whatever intuitively feels right to wake up those muscles. Now we're going to start with a thigh stretch and lift the right leg up to the sky. Hold the back of the thigh with your hands or put a strap looped over the foot. Inhale, tuck the shoulder blades under the back, and exhale, press up through the ball mount of the foot to straighten the leg and add to the stretch in the hamstring. And you can pulse with the breath to ease up on the inhale with compassion and sensitivity to how your body's feeling today. And stretch to your comfortable limit as you exhale, exploring where your body can stretch comfortably without tensing up or agitating the mind. Now start to release that right leg down and rest for a breath with legs together. And now lift the left leg and we'll do the same, interlacing the hands behind the left thigh or putting a strap over the arch of the foot. And gradually working with the breath, increase the stretch in the back of that left thigh. Walking the hands upward towards the foot or ankle. And don't rush your body. It will be more comfortable if you are patient. Breathe deeply. And when you're comfortable enough to smile, then maybe you can try and deepen the stretch. Now let the left leg rest back to the floor and lift the knees. We'll just windshield wiper the knees from side to side, gradually twisting. Excellent job. Lift both knees up, and we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. Figure 4. Thread the needle with the right arm passing through the legs, clasping hands around the back of the left thigh. And when you've got the bind, lower your head and shoulders, open the right knee to the side. And you can relax the arms on the inhale, realign, and then tighten the arms on the exhale until that stretch is felt. Focus on what you're feeling. Compassionately stretching. Now we'll switch sides and set the right foot down. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Thread the left arm through. Bind hands around the right thigh. And gradually rest back to the mat on the head and shoulders. And starting gradually and with compassion, add to the stretch. Taking complete breaths in as you relax the arms, and complete breaths out as you contract, Pulling navel in. Good. And then rest the feet back again to the mat. Okay. Walk the heels up towards the buttocks for a bridge pose. And then press the elbows and feet down. Lift the sides of the hips up. And your hands can help boost the buttocks up, way up. Walk the heels under. And then try and clasp hands together under the back so you can tuck the shoulder blades in and lift the heart up. Keep your chin up, back of the head pressing down. Inflate the hips to the sky as you inhale. And squeeze the muscles in the buttocks and thighs as you exhale. And release the hands, lower the buttocks. And we'll turn over onto hands and knees into table pose. This way. Yeah. Spread the fingers and press every fingertip deeply into the mat. Seeing a little white around the edges of the fingernails proves that you're working those fingers. And we'll move in the cat and cow. Inhale, arching the back, lifting the gaze, and exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone. So just flow with your breath. Keeping strong fingers to protect the wrists. And back to straight back, and extend the right leg, curl the right toes under, stretch the sole of the foot, and rocking back and forth. A way to do that. You can also circle the heels to stretch the tops of the toes as well as the bottoms. So you do it all directions. And reversing the circles. And now circle the knee out to the side. Some big hip circles. And reversing the circles. Great job. Now you can switch legs, right knee down, extend the left leg and curl the left toes under and work back and forth or round and around, stretching the toes in every direction. Now some hip circles. Take the knee out to the side and make some big circles. And reversing the circles. And rest the knees back down and widen the knees slightly. Sit back to the heels. Come to child's pose, Balasana. Bowing the head down, tucking the tailbone under, so your back is rounded like a turtle shell. walk the hands over to the right and pull back through the left hip as you cross the left hand on top of the right hand. So you can clasp those fingers and stretch through that left side of the hip and waist, the left armpit. And let's switch sides. Walk hands to the left. And cross the right hand over the left hand, gripping the fingers and pulling back through the right hip. So you're stretching in that right side of the body. And lift back to table pose. Step the right foot forward to a low lunge. Press down through the legs. Lift the hands to the right knee. Roll the shoulders back to relax, focus, and stabilize through strengthening in the core of the pelvis, and the thighs, legs, pressing down. Now try lifting the arms. Okay. Good, that's right. You're pulling back through that front heel to tuck the hips under and hold yourself nice and steady. And release and lower the arms. And begin to straighten that front knee. Folding forward, lifting the toes. If you like, you can sit back to that back heel in a half split. And lifting back to lunge. Step the right foot back and switch sides. Now the left foot forward. Anjaneyasana, lifting hands to that front knee, and by pulling back through the front heel, resisting that with the back knee, the legs working together, hold you more steadily into the mat. Excellent, you got it. Inhaling compassion and breathing that sense of empathy, blessing energy, and heartfelt connection. All right, lower the hands. And move the left foot forward, lifting the toes. You can fold with hips lifted or sitting back to that back heel, folding in a half split. And relax up to table pose. Once in table pose, curl the toes under and lift up the knees, walking the dog by straightening one leg at a time. And then gradually walk the feet forward to the hands. Roll the back up to standing. And relax your arms at your side, palms forward. The shoulders down and back. Again, some neck exercises, just circling the head, 1 revolution per breath. Inhaling, gazing up, and exhaling, gazing down. Circling around, slowly, methodically, lovingly. And when you're ready, reverse the direction. Bring your head back to center. And reach the right arm up and over to the left ear. You can pinch the ear, lift it up, and tilt the head to the right side. And slowly release, come back to the center, and switch the arms, left arm reaching over to the right ear, and lifting that ear up and over to the side. The hips bow out to the opposite direction. The right arm can extend away, thumb pointed up. And relax up to standing. Okay. And now we'll fold forward. Bend the knees, fold over the hips, and slide down to a set of blocks, ankles, wherever you can comfortably reach the hands, and still ultimately straighten the knees. Relax the knees on the inhale, roll the shoulders back away from the ears, and on the exhale, straighten the legs, lift the sitting bones, and gently and compassionately fold over the hips. Okay. Now, bend the knees, widen the feet, and squat down with the hips, the elbows inside the knees. The heels don't have to touch. But you can balance, lift the hands, broaden the chest, lengthen the tailbone. Wonderful. Now, lift the hips back, up, and lift the back up. And you want to turn towards the side of the mat and take a wide stance, aligning the feet so they're parallel. And fold forward, sliding hands down the legs or hands to blocks. Once more, lifting the sitting bones, lowering the crown of the head. Soften the knees and shoulders on the inhale so you can feel more compassion to yourself. Straighten the legs, stretch to your comfortable limit. And inhale, rise, stand all the way up. And turn the left toes out for warrior two. Bend the left knee. Now balance the shoulders directly above the hips, and then open the arms at shoulder height. Turn the palms face up, roll the shoulders down and in, and then exhale, turn the palms face down, press the feet deeper into the mat, push the hips down. So you can float with the breath. Okay, now straighten the left knee, left hand down for triangle pose. The right arm reach up to the sky. Inhale, stack the shoulders, look up. Exhale, lengthen the legs, press the feet down. And pull the navel in so you can tuck the hips under. Okay. Each breath adds more compassion, generosity, and empathy. Now, bend the left knee, side angle pose, and push that left elbow on top of the knee so you can keep the shoulders broad. Lengthen the right arm over the ear so you can stretch along that whole right side of the waist. Other options you can explore with compassion is to bring that left hand to a block or the floor. Or there's a bind where the right arm would go behind the back and the left arm reach underneath the thigh. Find that hand and then open the shoulders so the right shoulder will lift up, the head point forward. All right. And then straighten up to standing and pivot the feet and turn the right toes out. Warrior two now on the second side, bending the right knee. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, press the feet down. Push the hips towards the mat. Great. Straighten right knee for triangle pose. Left arm reach up. And stack the shoulders. Strengthen through the core so you can tuck that right hip under. Lengthen through the spine, the neck. And then to side angle pose, bend the right knee and brace the elbow on top of the knee as you angle this left arm over the ear. Here again. Inhale, roll the left shoulder back. Exhale, tuck the right hip under with more strength through the core of the pelvis. Beautiful. And relax up to standing. Step feet together. All right. Oh, we have some more warriors. We have warrior one to do. All right, so step to the front of the mat. Widen the feet hip distance apart. And then step the right foot back along the right half of the mat. And turn the right hip to face the front. So there's an inner spiral through the right inner thigh, keeping the right heel grounded, the left hip point facing forward. And you can feel with your hands that your hips are level and square to the front of the mat. Try lifting the arms and embracing a compassionate attitude. Thanking your body for all it's giving you. Respecting its limits, but encouraging it to stretch the boundaries a bit. Now, let the arms rest and bring them to the front leg where you're folding over this left hip. Pyramid pose, Parshvottanasana. And breath by breath, deepen the fold over that left hip. Eventually, the hands can reach blocks or the floor. Relaxing the knee on the inhale so you can sense with more compassion how to treat your body. Straightening the knee on the exhale. Giving a good healthy stretch in that hamstring and calf. On the next inhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, lift up, raise arms. And join palms together at the heart. Opening the heart for even greater sensitivity. Now, please step the left foot back for warrior one. I like feet about hip width apart so that I have a lot of stability and better balance. And once you've aligned the hips and feet where you like, you feel steady and strong, engage the muscles, hug the muscles to the bone, and you'll have more power to grow, to breathe, and add compassion. You're strengthening the vessel of your spirit and compassion so that it can become even stronger. Now rest the arms, bring them to the front leg, and folding over this right hip, take your time, roll the shoulders back, tuck the chin slightly, and exhale, flow forward with the crown of the head. Carefully, calmly, and compassionately, thanking the body with ease on the inhalation and gentle stretching on the exhalation. Nice full breaths, sweetness and calm in each breath that give kindness to the body. Makes the body feel loved, nourished, and after our pyramid, we're going to step the right foot back to downward dog. Separate the feet hip distance apart. Start with the knees slightly bent. And as you arch the lower back, then exhale, lengthen the arms, straighten the legs, and stretch through the spine. Inhale to high plank with shoulders over the wrists. Good for core strength. And now rolling down through Cobra, lower the knees, hips, chest, and chin. Point the toes back, and then hug the legs to the midline. Tuck the elbows in, and curl the head and shoulders up to another beautiful Cobra pose. Lengthen back through the toes. Pull the shoulder blades down. Press the hips into the mat. Great. And lower down to rest. Please. Oh, we're doing frog. Half frog. Stretch the left arm forward. Bend the right knee. And hold the ankle, right ankle. So you pull that right heel in towards the hip. Okay, so it can be a challenge to have the hips level, and even more of a challenge to have the shoulders level. But now release and rest the right leg down. We'll switch sides. Press down through the right elbow so you have support for your chest, and then bend the left knee and bind the left hand to the left foot. And you're going to bring that left heel in and down towards the hip. Now start to relax, release the left foot down, and push back up to table pose. And just take a counter stretch now in cat, rounding the back and pulling the navel up and in so you can lengthen the tailbone, let the head hang, or gently turn the head in figure eights from side to side. Back to neutral spine, and step the right foot forward, but move it wide to the right hand edge of the mat. Now the right arm is inside the knee for a lizard lunge. Move the left knee back so there's some, it helps lower the hips. And we keep stretching the hips by bending the elbows, lowering the chest. And you can pulse up and down with your breath. Rising on the inhale, lengthening or realigning, and then deepening the stretch in the hips as you exhale. Bend the elbows. And stay strong in the thigh muscles. Then relax and step the right foot back. Switch sides, step the left foot forward. Move it wide to that left outer edge. Bring the left arm inside the leg. Now try and move the right knee back and engage inner thighs, core muscles. Gradually stretch by bending the elbows. Giving your body respite with the inhalation, more sensitivity, more awareness of how you're aligning. Maybe you're pinching the back of the neck or throwing the hips out of whack. So correct any imbalances as you inhale, and use that wisdom to go deeper on the exhale. Now, step the left foot back. And we'll go on to three-legged dog. Curling the toes under, lift up the knees. Balance on the left foot, lift the right leg up. Now, tuck the right knee in and swing it forward behind the right wrist, turning the knee out to the side for pigeon pose. And gradually inch that left knee back to lower your hips, but try and keep the hips level. And when you're in the position that works for you, draw the legs in, tone the pelvic floor, so you have stability, balance, and alignment before you try and deepen the stretch by folding head down or elbows down with nice, generous breaths. Now starting to rise, lift up, and step the right foot back to down dog. Walk the knees, that feels good. And we're going on to three-legged dog, lifting the left leg. Balance on the right foot. Stretch out through that left knee. Press away through the ball mound of the foot. And now tuck the left knee in for pigeon, the left knee behind the left wrist. Then align the hips, move the right knee back. And when you're in a comfortable place, can fold forward over the left hip. Stabilize with muscular energy, hugging the outer hips in, the core of the pelvis strong, the pelvic floor lifting. And you can relax these muscular actions on the inhale and find them again on the exhale. Inhaling compassion, loving kindness, gratitude and acceptance. Compassion is the acknowledgement that we all undergo suffering. We know what that feels like. Nothing to be ashamed of. Now let's come back up to a high kneeling position where we can do a camel back bend. Ustrasana. So start with hands on the back of the buttocks. Draw the elbows behind, shoulder blades in, and squeeze the buttocks. Press the tops of the toenails down and look up. The head can tilt back. If you're comfortable reaching down to the heels, you can just start with one heel and switch sides if you're doing one, or go for both heels. Now relax up to straight back and sit down to the heels. Hero pose. Okay. If it's uncomfortable sitting that low, you could put blocks or blankets between the buttocks and the heels. If you want additional stretching in the quadriceps, just lean back onto the elbows or the back of the head. And don't torture yourself. Have compassion. And come up and release as needed. So we can swing the legs around to the front. Just pulling off, knocking it off. Okay. And move the sitting bones back and apart so we can fold forward with both sitting bones anchoring, rooting into the mat, the back of the heels pressing down, the backs of the legs pressing down, and lengthening forward. The shoulders relaxed, the chin slightly tucked, and over a series of breaths, feel the stretch in your lower back. Flex the ankles so the soles of the feet are parallel to the front edge of the mat. Some yogis like holding the big toes, but if that's not within reach, you can just slide hands under the backs of the legs or wrap a strap around the feet. Give your body space to breathe by expanding on the inhale, backing up, and then deepening forward on the exhale. Strengthen those muscles that you're stretching. Now lift up to a straight back. Move hands behind the hips. Walk the heels in for Purvottanasana, table. And lift the sides of the hips up. Good. Take another breath, lift to your max, and then lower down. Buttocks to the mat, and legs now sweeping wide. Spiral inner calves down, the inner thighs down, so the lower back can draw in and the head lift up. Pull the shoulders back. Now engage those leg muscles, hug muscles to the bone, and begin to fold forward. Inhale, expanding, lengthening. Exhale, melting forward. Just with kindness, with gratitude, lots of understanding, acceptance. This body's been through a lot, right? Just give it kindness, compassion, and love. And then start to relax, lift up. And lift up the knees with a little help from the hands. And set the feet wide apart. We're going to just twist the knees side to side and tilt them to one side and then to the second. Alternating. Good. That's right. Now, please lay down on the back. And hug knees into the chest. You can circle the knees or do seesaw knees or whatever your body craves. Whatever feels good in your hips and back. Now, press feet down against the mat and slide the backs of the hands underneath the buttocks. Sitting on the back of your hands gives you a little height and makes it easier to hold the legs vertical. So lifting the legs up and then relaxing any unnecessary effort. And witnessing what you feel. Embracing whatever comes up as your authentic self, to be loved with compassion, understood with empathy. Now, if you like plow pose, you can go keep lifting the hips with the hands and tilting the legs over the head, getting a nice stretch on the back of the neck. And bend knees and roll back down to happy baby. Pulling the knees in towards the armpits. And just enjoying any little childlike movement. As you prepare to stretch out now with your final stretch, reaching legs away, arms overhead, and getting one last good stretch everywhere you want. Now, when you're ready to rest, bring your arms down for Shavasana. Palms face up and shoulder blades under the back. Going to turn off some of the lights. Give your hands some rest. doing a perfect job of Shavasana. Giving your body this appreciation, thankfulness, and gratitude, and offering it this time of rest. You've set aside this time for your well-being, and part of that is restoring, recuperating, and rejuvenating your body with deep rest and relaxation. So if you scan your body, starting at your crown and forehead, and just letting go of any unnecessary tension, work, or effort as you work your way down through the face, the mouth, and the jaw. Relax the shoulders and arms, and let the floor hold them so you don't have to. Let your back relax. The floor is holding you, and you can trustfully surrender into that safety and support. The floor is holding your legs, so you don't have to hold them now. You can let go of any residual effort, and the legs simply melt into the mat, loose and limp, relaxed and happy. No need to go anywhere or do anything, because you're doing exactly what you need to do at this moment. Just restoring your body, mind, and spirit to be more positive, compassionate, kind, and forgiving. Caring for the happiness of others, helping to reduce suffering. You're a good person, and you let your compassionate actions speak for you. Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karvavahe, tejasvinanaditamastu, ma virvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lord, may we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we give strength to one another. and may our study be filled with light. May there be no jealousy among us. Let there be peace, peace, peace. Now please start to deepen your breath and awaken your body, wiggling the fingers or whatever you feel comfortable doing. And eventually rolling over to your side, just resting a moment to assimilate and digest this experience of compassion, loving kindness to your body, and how it has strengthened you to help you cope with any obstacles and provide success in your life. Rise again as you're ready to a comfortable seat. You're all amazing. I'm so grateful for each of your presence today, both in person and online. Thank you so very much. And I will be on Zoom only next weekend, as it's the holiday, right? So, namaste.